Hello, my name is Bethany Couture, and this is a New York State music interview, and I am with Hair Nation. Hi, guys.
How are you?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you so much for coming today. We are the Montage Music Hall, ready to warm up for a quarantine with Chris Jericho. That's pretty iconic.
Yeah, Kiss. They're doing a Kiss all night tonight, so that should be pretty cool.
Yeah. Sounds like they're warming up downstairs.
Yeah.
But anyways, how about you guys?
Well, we're ready. You guys ready or what?
No, we're ready. Yeah, sure, we're You ready. ready? I'm ready. We're ready.
We're always ready.
Yeah, it's pretty hot right now.
Anyways. So you guys are busy.
Yeah, we play a lot. I mean, you know, we tour. We've played the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood, headlined it. We've been together since, 2000, so 26 years. Me and Dan formed the band.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is
Kyle's
crazy.
been with the band for about, 18 of those 26 years.
Glutton for punishment.
Bob's been with us 7, 8 years now already. 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of history there.
Yeah. We played all over. So
What has been your favorite part of the ride so far?
probably the Whiskey. The headline on Whiskey was cool. That was fun. But we do a lot of festivals. Those
Yeah.
are always great.
Yeah, you were at one pretty recently, but it was for a different band.
Yeah, I play with Vinny Appice from Black Sabbath.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, so I do that, but oh yeah, hence the shirt. But yeah, but it's great playing with these guys as well. We do a lot of great shows.
I love it.
So it's
I love
fun.
it. So, what have you guys been up to? What's coming? Like, what should we be expecting?
Pain.
Pain?
Well, we got
Closer,
Yeah,
closer.
It'll be fun. Sunny Hill. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Tonight will be great.
You guys have anything new coming up that we should know about?
Yeah, we play this festival every year called Sunny Hill at the end of the year. It's a great show. She'll tell you about it.
Sunny Hill, Bolivar. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Bolivar, New York. It's a campground on steroids. They have everything from, kids to adults and cotton candy and snow cones. And then at night, everybody's drinking and having a good time. And nobody has to drive, so everyone is just having a good time and to go back to their campers and probably pass out. But it's a big, huge stage and lights, and of course we just rock it. So it's fun. Yeah, it's a great show.
That sounds like a pretty fun way to spend a day. Not gonna lie.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hot, sweet, and sticky.
But tonight, Rochester. We're ready for Rochester.
Fuck right.
One of our favorite cities.
Rochester.
Cities to play, Rochester.
Love Rochester.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, music scene.
Yes, and it's an exciting city. You never know what you're going to be expecting here.
Dan and I go back, like I said, 26 years with, we were called Metalworks at those days. We play Rochester every couple of weeks. We literally play every couple of weeks in Rochester, and it was pretty wild back then.
Yeah.
The Rochester. We played, Randy from Montage used to own a venue called Steel Music Hall back in the day. And the Janie Lane. Janie
the
Lane.
Steel.
One of his last shows that he did was with us.
Yeah. California Brew House was a good one.
California
too.
Brewer House was a big one that we played. Of course, what's that big one? Penny
Yeah, I
Arcade.
can't remember.
Penny Arcade. So
Oh,
there was a
yeah.
lot of great. Rochester's great. We love it here.
Yeah, a lot of fun times here.
A lot of crazy times here, but fun.
Back when you.
Yeah, we're the official Buffalo Bills tailgate band, so we're doing that as well before the games. So we got a lot going on always.
Yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff. That was before cell phones. Everybody was filming everybody, so that was good. I don't think we can't do anything anymore.
No.
I think that there weren't cell phones back then, right?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
those days
cell
are gone.
Phones, no evidence.
Cell phone killed the rock star. Those were the fun days.
Rochester is quite a seductress city. I love her. I'm a glutton for it. I grew up here and I moved away only to come back. And every time I try to leave, I just get sucked right back into this abyss of Rochester, and I love it. It's got culture, it's got history, It's got a great nightlife. It's got danger and excitement. It's got everything you want in a city.
You talk about danger
Yeah.
and excitement. It sounds like you had dinner at Taco Bell. You get danger and excitement with a meal.
No, it's more like police chases and gunfights and like 100 people in a street having fights, you know.
It's a lot of danger. I don't know about the excitement part, but danger. We got Christine over there. Christine, say hi.
Hi, Chris.
No, we'll put her on.
I had to.
Of course.
I mean, you mentioned her.
Of course.
That was it.
That's right. She's we have a lot of fun, all of us. But like I said, the band's we've been together for so long. We're all like family. We don't practice. We don't rehearse or whatever you call it. Yeah, you know, if I tell these guys to learn a song, they learn it in sound check, and if it sounds okay, we play it live.
Jimmy's awesome. It's like, we've never rehearsed, but you go home, you practice, and it's like, okay, learn these songs with these songs. We're gonna play it. No, we're not gonna do that one tonight. Okay, well, in 3 months, we're gonna play it. No, and then he'll be like.
Then I'll pull the fast one. I'm saying, we're playing it tonight.
Dan and I'll look at each other. It's like, I don't remember that damn song.
And I'll call it out.
It's like the Kicks tune. We did the Kick song once.
That was good.
That was a great
good.
tune, though. That was,
Well, we have a thread going.
It's a fun interview, by the way. Go ahead, look
everybody
out.
learn this song, okay? And then we show up, and like 3 of us didn't learn it, and like one of them, either Dan or Bob, really worked hard on it. And
So
then
bands,
they get all
the
mad.
lesson here learned
They
is
learned it,
if
we
you
did
pick
it.
songs, rehearse them and play them live.
We get all excited to work on something. It's going to be great. You're like, yeah, I used to play that one then. It's like, hey, Jimmy, how about this one? Yeah, I used to play that one. How about this one? Yeah. And he gives some obscure. It's like, this guy's like a walking encyclopedia of music. Yeah, I used to play with this group. I used to play with this group. The stories when we go to these shows are insane, too. We can't really share them because a lot of them probably are better left in the tour van. But so Jimmy is a master storyteller. If his book ever comes out, he's probably going to get sued by most major rock stars.
Oh, that means you got to do
Sharing
it.
the dirt.
Bob loves the stories because Bob took a hiatus during the 80s and the 90s. So when I tell him about all that era, how crazy it was, you love it. You go, man, I love your stories. I'm like, yeah, I'm not real proud of all of them, but they're true. I mean, here we are, 26 years later, playing 80s hair band covers, and we still got a great following, and people still love coming out to see the band. So there's something about that.
There is. It's almost like magic.
And the band was formed on a whim. Again, we were supposed to play a wedding. I got asked to play a wedding, so I called Dan and asked him me and Dan were friends. I asked him if he wanted to play guitar. And then after we did the first show, people were going, you guys got to keep this band together. And I'm like, I don't know if I really want to. You were in hit and run at the time.
I like this guy that much.
No, I mean, I just didn't want to play. I just didn't want to be in a cover band, playing 80s cover songs.
Right.
26 years ago. I was kind of writing mono originals with the late great Phil Naro, and me and him were writing tons of songs, making my first record, and I was really into that, and just this band just kind of fell together, and here we are 26 years later. I mean, how many bands can say they've been together for 26 years? It's pretty impossible.
No, not many, that's for sure.
And to have fun doing it and still like each other, that's the crazy part about it. We all like each other and we have a lot of fun together. We travel sometimes together when we don't have to, We'll just all meet at my house and dry it out together on the far away gigs and tell stories. That's where he likes all the stories. I'll tell him all these stories and he just loves them.
It's good. Yeah, I think my favorite thing I've learned, favorite band line I've ever learned is from this group is Who Brought the Jack? Right? Yeah. Right, Who Brought the Jack? That's a big one. Yeah, the story, I think half the time is, you do a lot of regional gigs and everything. You drive with each other, and you'll put out, like, what do you listen for music? Well, we'll be driving along, and we'll have yacht rock on, or we'll be listening to something. I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key, or something weird. But it's like all these different styles of music that influence your career over the years. When you're like, why are we listening to, Tiny Dancer or something by Elton John? And it's like you're supposed to be a metal group. It's like, but I like Elton John, so the music is pretty varied and the stories are tremendous.
You could always make it metal.
Yeah, like I said, if there's a collaboration book, from the Buffalo music scene back then, between me, him, and maybe a couple other people, it would make the dirt kind of look mellow. Except for the heroin and dying stuff. We can't really top that one from Nikki.
Right?
Nikki's got that one. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's a flex, to be honest.
Yeah, we played in Irondequoit Bay one time. We did a Wet and Wild, it was called. So what happened was they put us out on a barge in the middle of Irondequoit Bay. So we had to take these little pontoon boots. You like this?
I like that. It sounds
Pontoon boats out to this thing. The guy driving the pontoon boat was hammered. So the water waves are flowing over top of this pontoon. We're sitting there with all our gear going, I don't know if this is good or not, right? I'm like, the water's coming up. So we play this thing in the middle of like a Irondequoit Bay. It's beaming hot out. Then it just turned into a madhouse. All the women start taking off their tops. The guys start going crazy. We're just sitting there like, oh my God, this is crazy. So we get done playing the show, and then it's time to get back to the shore. So another pontoon boat takes us back. Well, we're driving. The waves are just crashing over all our gear. Me and her are sitting there like, oh my God. There's a pontoon boat behind us too. Boot. And all of a sudden the lights come on. Coast Guard pulls up behind us.
Glad.
And the guy driving's shit canned, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear. Oh, there you go. So this guy's hammered. And police Coast Guard comes on the boat. He starts, it's dark out, so he's got the flashlight on everybody. He's like, okay, who's driving this thing? And me and her are like,
the drunk guy. The drunk guy's doing it.
He's like, you guys all drinking? I'm like, he is. He goes, good, you two get out of here. I grab her gear. We're running out of this thing. Oh, my God, yeah. I fell. Oh, it was crazy. Then the rest of the band came behind us, right? So they come, the next batch of guys come, and the postcards, DWI and this guy that's driving their boat. My guys are all detained because, they're sitting there. I said to Colin, go, get in the car, let's go home. It was crazy.
I missed that one. I was lucky.
Yeah, it was Johnny was on there. So many different. Yeah, we did it all. Yeah, we did. Yeah, memorial.
I did a photo booth, a photography photo booth at a funeral. It was not. It was a memorial, but it was directly after the funeral.
Yeah,
and it was a cutout, a full size cutout of the guy in his picture because he was a bodybuilder, and they all took pictures of themselves with him. It was great. I loved it. I loved it.
Well, we were playing it. We were doing.
I loved it.
We were doing. We were doing this funeral, I guess you want to call it. And so we're singing "Bang Your Head," Mental Health, "Wake the Dead," all that stuff. I'm like, oh my God, man.
How about Wake the Dead? How about we did that? Remember what was it? We were doing. We play a song by Jackal. She loves my
cock. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we sing it. She loves my socks.
We were playing some, and there were kids. We were like, it was a. Wasn't it like an SPCA or something?
Yeah.
It was a Wounded Warrior.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of kids there. And he's like, because she loves my socks.
Yeah, she loves my socks.
Change the words.
He had to change the words. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like literally the Spinal Tap moments with this group. It's hilarious. You think people would say, well, there's a million groups out there playing 80s stuff. But, Jimmy's very particular about the gigs we're playing. We don't do a lot of bar gigs. It's basically either headlining or opening, first position for nationals. And the stories, it's like everything you see in Spinal Tap, it happens. Yeah. It truly does.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And even when it's funnier is when it's not with the national band, but when it's like a regional like this, because we're just four boneheads driving around in a pickup truck with gear, and there's a couple guys trailing behind us, a couple groupies following us, and our groupies are the best. So they are so loyal to this band, it's insane.
I don't think they like to be called groupies per se. Fans.
Friends, our family, extended families.
I don't think right now they're like, groupie. Who you calling a groupie?
Groupies.
I know.
Well, how about the Mike Tramp show? That was great. We opened for him, and we got to run around and feed the giraffes.
Oh, that was a cool gig.
Yeah.
We played in a petting zoo.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Well, it was a little bit.
That was cool.
It was a heavy petting zoo.
Heavy petting zoo.
But it was cool. It was like real giraffes.
Yeah.
So we were
Like,
like
well,
petting the
feeding them
giraffes
all
and
these
feeding them carrots.
It's
Colin was
hilarious.
feeding them.
Yeah. It was like, the Haven.
it was
They had
awesome.
lions and tigers and bears and everything.
I know.
But yeah.
You guys are doing a great job.
No, it was just we there's so many. I mean, every show's an adventure, really. Tonight we're probably gonna have a new one tonight.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Tune in later
I fell
after
off
the
the stage
show.
a couple weeks ago. That was a blast. It was crazy. So
We played in Ellicottville.
playing a big outdoor thing in Ellicottville. There was a big speaker in front, so the fans were way far away. So I was like, I got to get closer to the fans. So I jump out there on the speaker, and there was about this much space between the speakers.
It's dark on stage. You can't see
Yeah.
anything.
It's dark out. The
you
lights
know?
went down. I jumped. I thought I cleared it. I get caught in between it. But like a true professional, finish the story. I didn't miss a
Oh
word.
yeah, no, he got back up. And I walk over, I'm like, dude, are you okay? We're in the middle of a song. It's like, here, let me help you up. And then it was like 2 minutes later, the camera guys, the video guys, were like, yeah, could you tell Jim to stay in the light, because every time he steps out of the light, we can't see him for the video. And I'm like, yeah, every time he steps out of the light, he falls off the speakers.
Yeah, you remember the Spinal
Come to the
Tap?
light.
The Spinal
Come to
Tap
the
moment
light.
where the drummer's standing on his drum throne, and he
Yeah,
falls
oh my
over
God.
and goes ass over tea kettle.
So
Pretty much.
that was. Then I had to travel like 2 days later because we were starting a tour with Sabbath Night. So I had to get on a plane like 2 days later with black and blue kneecap, and I had to do like 6 shows in a row.
Hey, Jim, tell him about the time that you had the allergic reaction.
That's
That's
boring.
sort of funny.
That's not that great.
It's not that fun.
It wasn't funny at the time.
Not funny to him.
Yeah,
gonna say
Jim's
it's a
like, when did
horrible
I
story.
become, all the shit happens to me.
Yeah, why don't you just air all my dirty laundry?
Your band.
No. I guess nothing's sacred anymore.
Not with this motherfucker.
No, this motherfucker's
dude,
throwing me
dude,
to the wolves here.
Listen, I got to tell you, Jimmy is the greatest. When these guys have been playing together forever. It was 2020, like in the height of COVID, I joined the group. I go over to Jimmy's house.
I knew this story was coming
This
out
is
with
a
the
great
dog.
story.
My poor dog.
Your dog is the best. I go to his house and he's got a million things going on. Like there's a party going on in the dining room. He's got another guy there, a promoter there. I think I got me in the group.
I'm in my office.
He's in his office. He's got the promoter. Someone's picking up an amplifier. I'm stopping by to meet him for the first time. His dog's humping his leg. And he's sitting here in the middle of all this chaos, everything just like stone-faced, like dealing with like
Nothing
20
phases me.
million different things here. And one of the greatest guys to be in a band with. But don't let him know I said that.
Yeah, we have fun. So what happened was she's playing. Colin, when you see her play, she gets real into it.
didn't mean to do
She's right. So this girl's up on stage. She's grinding on my leg and doing whatever. I'm just there, and I was a
She
perfect
smacked him with
gentleman.
the belt in the ass.
I was a perfect gentleman. I was just sitting there singing, doing my thing, and Colleen, she like turned around, and Colleen was playing. She went, and the stick hit her right in the middle of the head, and she fell off the stage. I swear to God,
perfect.
and she was probably that far away, so it was great.
I mean, you couldn't have planned it any better.
Yeah, it was great.
It was like divinely done. I don't know how else to put it. It's instant karma, baby. Fucking bitch.
One of those moments you had to be there.
Right now, people are watching this going, like, what the hell are these guys even talking about? But it's life being in a band. It's there's always something happening. It's pretty crazy. I'm doing the dance story. So we're playing. Back in the day, we used to play every Friday night at this really cool place called Rock and Roll Heaven in Buffalo. We were the house band. Every Friday night we'd play there. No, I think it was Saturday. Whatever, one of the Fridays. And great crowd, and we took a break. So it's after the first set. Well, he goes out in the parking lot and he's arguing with his girlfriend at the time. Can I tell this, sir?
Yeah, but don't mention
I won't names. No names. He's screaming and yelling at the girlfriend at the time, and our roadie comes up to me and he goes, Dan's out in the parking lot fighting with so and so. And I said, so what? Whatever, I'm doing my thing. He goes, well, you guys got to go on stage in like 5 minutes. I go, all right, so go get him. So next thing you know, we're on stage. Dan comes walking on stage, dives into the wall. You see the imprint of the whole body into the wall.
The guitar goes flying.
Takes his guitar. Yeah, right. Takes his guitar, throws it up in the air, gets stuck in the ceiling. So that was after you did all this. You jumped into the wall, threw the guitar, and
before
left
we
the
started,
You actually
yeah,
left the
before we
guitar
started.
up in the ceiling and grabbed a different guitar. So I go, that's how rock and roll is at. It's crazy, right? This is rock and roll, right? So I go up to the mic. I go, hey, everybody, how we feeling? And it was packed. They're like, yeah, and it's all girls in the front row. So they're all like, yeah. I'm like, you ready? Dan walks up and goes, before we start, I just want to say one thing. And all these girls are like, yeah. He goes, all you women are nothing but bitches.
No, F and C's.
Oh,
You're
F
all
and C's.
F
That's what he said.
Cs.
Yeah, and then they're all like this.
Just silence.
I'm
Dead
like-
silence. I'm like, oops.
Yeah.
You know, Jim's just like,
Yeah, he did. He cleaned that room right out real fast.
yeah.
Then it became a sausage fest. They were all the dudes up front.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
Mistake.
And I think then we went into like some real heavy metal because of, like, the girls were all gone.
I mean, how do you follow up with that? I don't know. Wow. Other than you
I think the
just say,
Seawood trumps everything. You
all
know,
right.
I
I got
Yeah.
one thing for you. So you guys are going to be playing where again?
September we're playing the Cigar Fest in Buffalo, New York, and then we also play at Sunny Hill
Smoke some
Campground
cigars.
and all the Bills games, home Bills games. Yep, and Prohibition.
All right.
So it's gonna be awesome. Thanks for having us on.
Thank you guys, for coming. And yeah, it was a pleasure meeting and talking to you all.
Fun stories.
Absolutely. And yeah, rock on, guys.